I'm going to show you the biggest opportunity right now, and it's actually not trading by hand. Obviously, you don't want to go ahead and try to trade these charts by hand because you don't really know if it's going up or down or up or down. And most people will just clock in at 9:30 and say, hey, it's time to trade. And that is not the best opportunity when it comes to trading right now. I'm going to show you everything that you need to know in order to take advantage of probably the only time in history that we've had the opportunity to actually trade with robots. We drive with robots, we do everything with robots, but we still trade by hand. You see, when you're chasing these charts down and up, you're going to get liquidated. I'm going to show you exactly how to automate your trading, and I'll show you very, very quickly here. And then I'm going to go build some trading bots today. And I'm actually going to use some new AI models and some voice models as well. You'll see everything here in this video. As always, I show everything. My name is Moondev. I believe code's a great equalizer. Let me go ahead and show you this quick resource first, because this is how you automate your trading. This is how you take advantage of the biggest opportunity in the world. You weren't able to do this a couple years ago, dude, unless you were a super smart engineer, but now AI is here, can code for you. So while most people are going to get wrecked trading these charts by hand with their emotions and getting excited, the best way to trade, and in my opinion, the biggest opportunity in the world for any hand trader, is to automate it. Because worst case scenario, you're going to see if your strategy actually works in the past. This is my RBI system here. The RBI system is a process that I personally follow to automate my trading. The process of automating your trading starts with research of trading strategies. Then you backtest those strategies to see if they actually work in the past. If they work in the past, they're not guaranteed, but they're much more likely to work in the future. This is the RBI system: research, backtest, and then implement. I believe this is the biggest opportunity for any hand trader because you already know how to trade, right? That's the hard part. You might have a good system, but it might just get wrecked because of emotion. You tell me. So research. So you research trading strategies and alpha generation techniques. So different strategies you can find on Google Scholar. There's PhDs who literally write about trading strategies. They're not all necessarily going to be perfect. They're not all necessarily going to make money, but they all can give you ideas. Read. And if you don't like to read, listen. You got podcasts, you've got books. Audible is great. YouTube. It just comes down to having a wealth of different ideas that you can then go test to see if they worked in the past. Because if a trading idea works in the past, it's much more likely to work in the future. And if it works in the past, then you can automate it with small size into a bot. See, most people, when they find out about the opportunity to automate their trading, they're just like, hey, Moondev, let me get one of your bots and let me run it. Sorry, bro. Nobody's going to do that. And I know you see these ads all over above and below my videos that say, hey, earn 1 to 5 ETH per day. That's how you get scammed. Nobody's going to give you their edge. Nobody's going to say, hey, run this bot. It's impossible. If you tell 10,000 people there's $1 million in the corner, how long is that $1 million going to be there? Not very long. So you have to build your own edge, but this is the system, the RBI system: research, backtest, and then implement. If you follow this, you will have unlimited ideas. Here are some places you can find good ideas. Google Scholar, like I mentioned before. Read books. I'll show you a book list here at the bottom. Study podcasts of traders. This is all free on moondev.com, by the way. Then you backtest. Here's some code to actually backtest. So I want to make sure you get a bunch of value out of this video here. And you can see this is my book list here. So if you're having trouble coming up with ideas to trade, there are unlimited books to read. The Market Wizard series interviews like 100 of the best traders of all time. Read all of these, please. Or at least throw them on Audible, dude. The Man Who Solved the Market. This is about Jim Simons. He's the best algorithmic automated trader in the world. Chat with Traders podcast has 300 plus interviews with traders. So you can come up with unlimited ideas. So go through some of these books, and then you got the R down. Research. You're going to have a list of your own ideas. I have a really great idea, like I mentioned earlier, that I want to build out today, and I'll build it. But first, I want to tell you about the opportunity of, if you are a trader that trades by hand, and maybe you're running into, hey, you know, this is too emotional, or hey, I want my time back. That's why we all started trading, right? You want your time back. Well, this is how you automate it, and it's a free resource. Like I said, it's free on moondev.com. You're not required to get it. You can just watch it here. But hey, if you do feel this is valuable, tap that like button, because that always tells me, hey, make more like this, teach more like this. So you have the R, the B, and the I. You have your book list down here. And actually you have a bunch of frequently asked questions up here as well. So I tried to make this Notion sheet better and better and better every single day. I know you look at my videos and say, yo, there's 1,000 of them. Where do I start? Well, you can start right here. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll show you step by step how to automate your trading for free. And I'll show you every single day here on the live. The Discord, you can feel free to jump in, see if there's any questions that you have on this list. They're already answered. And yeah, man, this is how you automate your trading. The R, the B, and then the I.